Welcome back, friends. In this video, you'll learn how to protect your money using a stop loss. In the first part of the series, you learned the trading strategy. It's based on a concept of history repeats itself. That means we identify patterns in the stock price movement and anticipate similar moves in the future. However, the market is the boss. You cannot tell the market where to go and what to do. Many a times, stock prices move based on news or big market players like mutual funds or foreign institutional investors move the stock prices because they have power of money. In such cases, we as retail traders need to have a way to protect our money if the market goes south. When you trade in the stock market, you have to follow an extremely important principle. Protect your capital first and then try to make money. We have a saying in Hindi language, Sar Salamat to Pagdi Pachas. In stock market term, what it means is if you lose all of your capital, you cannot trade. And if you cannot trade, you cannot make money. As simple as that, right? So, stop loss plays a crucial role in your risk management. When I talk to people about stocks and I hear many of them say, I bought so and so stock and it crashed, and now the loss that I'm facing is unbearable. Ask them a simple question. Where was your stop loss? And they look at me as if I was talking in Sanskrit. They had absolutely no idea what I was talking about. I'm not telling you this to brag about myself, but I want to show you how people are so ignorant about many things in the stock market that are so important. Trading without a stop loss is like playing cricket and facing a fast bowler without a helmet and a center guard. Do you understand how critical it is? Alright, let's jump right into the nitty gritties of a stop loss. Stop loss, by definition, is designed to stop your losses beyond your risk appetite. Try to understand that. Stop loss, by definition, is designed to stop your losses beyond your risk appetite. See, let's be honest. No one can have winning trades every time. Even the best of the best traders book losses. When you trade in the stock market, you're going to have losses sooner or later. So if you cannot avoid losses, better be prepared for it. Let me give an example. Suppose you buy a stock, say Infosys. Stock ticker for Infosys in NSC is INFI. So you buy INFI at around 600 rupees. Now there are three possibilities. Either INFI will go up, say 650, or stays flat and moves around 600, or it will go down, say 550. If INFI goes up after you buy it, who will be happier than you? So the first possibility, no problem at all. In fact, that is what we want. If INFI stays at around 600, you'll not be very happy, but you'll still be okay because it may go up eventually. So you're fine here. The problem is with the third possibility, and that's the most painful thing to happen when stock price goes down after you buy it. In this situation, we need protection. Let's say when you buy INFI stock, you're okay if you lose 20 rupees per share. That's your risk appetite. So if stock goes down to 580, you want to sell the stock and book 20 rupees loss. This is much better than holding on to a falling stock and then getting stuck. If one stock doesn't give you profit, get rid of it and buy another. Don't fall in love with the stocks you own. So, how will you automatically sell a stock if it falls by 20 rupees? You set a stop loss at 580. Make sense? Okay, now let's see the stop loss in more detail. When you buy or sell a stock, what do you actually do? You place a buy order or a sell order with your broker, correct? Stop loss is also a type of order you place. There are two types of order in the market, at limit and at market. When you set a particular price at which you want to buy or sell a stock, it's called at limit. So, if Infi stock is currently at 630, but you want to buy it only if it reaches 600, it's at limit order. When you want to buy or sell a stock at whatever is the current price in the market, it's called at market. So if INFI is at 630 and you're okay to buy it at that level, it will be at market order. Got the difference? Now, stop loss is just an order with a trigger. So when a stock price reaches a trigger price, its corresponding order is placed in the market. Let's see an example. Earlier we saw that if INFI falls by 20 rupees, we want to sell it at that price. In this case, we set our stop loss like this. A stop loss will be a sell order. We can set our trigger price at 582, just above the desired sell price, and set the limit price at 580. So if stock reaches 582, our stop loss is triggered and a sell order at limit will be placed with a limit price of 580. Let me repeat that. Our stop loss will be a sell order. We can set our trigger price at 582, just above our desired sell price, and set the limit price at 580. So if stock reaches at 582, stop loss will be triggered and a sell order at limit will be placed with a limit price of 580. Now, after your trigger is activated, if you want to sell a stock at the prevailing stock price at that moment, you can set SLM order instead of just SL order. SLM order places at market sell order after the trigger is activated. SLM is useful in case your stock is less liquid or the market is too volatile. Remember, every stockbroker does not offer SLM orders. The stockbroker that we use provides this feature. I'll talk about choosing your broker in part 4 of the series. So, now that you know what a stop loss is and how it works, let us move one step further and see the concept of a trailing stop loss. To understand a trailing stop loss, let me tell you a story. Once there was an emperor who used to win every battle he fought. Usually leaders lead from the front, but this emperor used to follow his troops from behind in every battle. One day, when fighting in a battle, he observed that the enemy was more powerful and the emperor's soldiers could not stand the attack. They started to panic and run away from the battlefield. Since the emperor always followed his troops from behind, he stopped his panicked soldiers and told them that he would kill them if they tried to run away from the battlefield. So the soldiers had two choices: either move ahead and fight or run away and die. Naturally, they chose the first option and they won the battle. The purpose of telling you this story is that the trailing stop loss behaves like this emperor. When the stock price moves up, it follows the price from behind. The moment stock price starts to move below the stop loss price, it kills your position and exits the market so that your loss is minimized. Let me explain this with our INFI example again. Suppose you bought one stock of INFI at 600. You set your trailing stop loss such that if INFI moves by 10 points, your stop loss will also move up by 10 points. So these 10 points, this number 10, is called the number of ticks. So here is our stop loss setup. INFI bought at 600. Stop loss order limit price is set at 590, 10 points below. Stop loss order trigger price is set at 592, just above the limit price, and the number of ticks is 10. Now imagine that INFI stock price starts to move up. It goes to 605. Our stop loss is still at 590 because the stock is not moved up by 10 points yet. INFI moves to 608. Our stop loss is still at 590. Once INFI price touches 610, our stop loss is moved to 600. At this point, we are in a no profit, no loss situation. So even if INFI price turns around and hits your stop loss, you exit at your buy price at 600. For simplicity, I have not considered the brokerage and taxes in the calculation. In reality, your break-even price will be little higher than your entry price. Okay, let's move ahead. Imagine that there is some good news about INFI in the market and it starts moving up rapidly. When it moves to 620, our stop loss moves to 610. When price moves to 630, our stop loss moves to 620. Now, for some reason, if the price turns around and hits your stop loss, you exit at 620. Even if the price goes back to 600 or even falls below 600, you're not worried because you have booked your profit. You bought in fee at 600 and you were stopped out at 620. So 20 rupees profit per share. And with trailing stop loss, the limit price is moved automatically as the stock moves up. So if you do not have time to track the market all the time, you're still protected. Isn't that great? So in this video, you learned about why a stop loss is important, two types of orders, at market and at limit. Stop loss is just another type of order with a trigger. You saw how a stop loss works and you learned about a trailing stop loss. If you have any doubts, just drop an email to contact@expresswealth.in, or you can visit our website expresswealth.in and click on Contact Us. In the next video, we'll combine your learnings from part 1 and part 2 and we'll see a demo with online charting tools. If you like this video, please hit the like button and add your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications when we upload new videos. Let's move to part 3 of the series. See you there.